Welcome back to another Reacting to Dodgerfilms highlights. MOBO is with me today to do some reacting. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
If you have not seen the first episode, make sure you check that out. Captain America and I sat down, we looked at some old footage from Dodgerfilms, gave our thoughts and opinions from that day. Yeah, and I gotta admit, impressive baffling.
Over the tree, like, dude.
You guys can keep this series alive, keep it going by liking it, sharing it with your friends and family, and subscribing. So let's go right now.
Can't wait, man.
So I'm up at bat, and I picked this one because we're all involved in this. Like I mentioned, Captain America was with me last episode. I hit the ball, and you're also in this clip. So here we go.
No!
And there you are.
To be honest, just looking at it off rip, I don't know necessarily why I slammed the glove. I think it was just hype as shit seeing my best friend make
This was a World Series game also.
Exactly, so I think tensions were high, emotions were high. I was just happy to see my boy succeed.
I remember this World Series because it honestly might be the only time we did a 7-game World Series
it was
on
the only time we did it.
Dodgerfilms.
Only time.
Which I wish we'd do more. But I just wanted to perform in the World Series because it was the first time we were calling games the World Series games. And I remember I hit this one and I was like, finally, I've done it. And it's going, and I remember going into the dugout. I didn't talk to Cap for like 30 minutes because I was hitting so bad and so upset that he took away what finally would have gotten me out of my bad luck.
Cause see, I feel the frustration because, dude, the cemetery field back then, like a handful of us could hit it out, maybe.
Yeah.
It was, a lot of people were young, a lot of people still didn't have the pop that we do now.
Yeah.
And just seeing that, not to mention how high Cap had to jump to get that.
Like a 3-inch vertical for Cap. Bobby talks to him because obviously it was insanity.
How is that fence still standing up? Yells Graybeard.
Speaking of the fence standing up, you can't tell in the video because it's being filmed this way. But if you were to look at it from over here, it is not straight up. Do you remember? It was like a straight fence, but after he put his weight on it and made that catch, the fence literally went from this to like this.
No,
you don't remember?
I don't remember the fence like coming off like that.
No, it didn't like break and fall apart, but it definitely was not straight up. It was like this, maybe.
I'm on Team Benny. He believed in me and he put me left. I made that catch.
And I left that part in here because that's probably one of the most true things you can say about being on Team Benny. When you're on Team Benny, he really does have this power to make you feel like this guy believes in me. And then it makes you play better.
Happened to me recently when we were playing on the new field that we're at. I hit a home run and the at bat before, he's like, "You're gonna go yard today." I could feel it. I don't know why, but I could feel it. And I'm like, Benny, you're just gassing me up.
It's true. I love playing on Team Benny for that reason.
America, for real.
I taught him everything he knows.
Well, that's true.
Dude, Gabe is as tall as him now. Gabe is as tall as Captain America. Holy
He might be
shit.
taller. He's at his nipple.
Where's he at? He's at the Benny? Bear? No, he's
Does
a
he
little
not look
higher
like
than
he's
the Benny.
staring right at the nipple right now?
Yeah, it looks like he's staring at his neck. Like neck, nipple area.
Okay, I was going to say, why won't you say the word nipple?
Oh, no. I got nothing wrong with that.
It seemed like you were avoiding it for a second.
Well, I didn't know how risque nipple might be.
Well, I mean, Gabe's
YouTube
eyes
algorithm.
are just glued to it on this freeze frame right now.
Now, is it the nipple or the heart? That's where it's tricky.
That's true. My comeback home run.
Ooh, big moment.
So in the first episode, we played the clip where I got drilled in the mouth. We dove deep into that, told you some stories that you probably did not hear on camera. This was a week later. So I got drilled in the mouth, had to drink liquids for a week, smoothies, ice cream, all the good stuff. And I remember probably 2 days before Dodgerfilms, I told myself, this is my mouth. I don't swing with my mouth. I think I can swing a bat. I just won't play in the field out of risk of the ball hitting me. Grabbed a bat, swung it in my backyard like 3 times, and I was like, I can play. If you didn't know,
I was
have
gonna say,
a
I
brother.
can see him on the left.
So yeah, I hit it. It goes into the cemetery, which made it even more epic.
Whoa, into the cemetery!
Damn.
And you can see my brother walking away.
With the slow
And that's
jog
because
around.
I can run the bases definitely if it's a home run. I had him out there just in case there was a wild throw and I don't want to get hit again. I could not yell. So I was like, Bruce, Bryce. And I told him, like, I can run the bases on this one. A good friend of mine, Ronnie, tips his cap, and I completely miss his high five.
Oh my God. I hope you got him later.
I did. You see me turn around, and I noticed very late that he had his hand out.
Oh, and he had the hat.
Yeah, I know. And,
oh my God.
yeah, I was focused on Bobby because Bobby was standing right there.
And as we know, if the camera's on you, you keep running.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, okay, I got to say something to Bobby. And he's over here, and Ocean View's over here. So I just didn't even see him. And then at the last second, probably out of the corner of my eye, I was like, oh, sorry. I wish it would have been in my first at-bat. My first at-bat, I grounded out. That's the only thing I wish I could change about that.
It's okay though, it builds character. It shows you earned that shit. You killed it. Yeah, come on, man. Oh my, so this moment in Dodgerfilms lore history,
yes.
I was not there for it.
You weren't there for this?
No, so I couldn't make it, but I know like that was the first time Cap, I think he had a triple, or he had a into the park home run.
So obviously you can see we're playing with no fences, and if you are not aware of what this day is, Potato, former Dodgerfilms comedic star,
I don't know if it's superstar.
drilled in the head.
That's the easiest way to say it.
And so you can see, this is a big moment for him. Having
Like look at us, and look at everybody getting hyped, and then
I did not know you weren't there this day.
no, dude, I wasn't there. I was not there. I asked Julio when he picked me up, like, hey, did anything happen at softball? And he's like, oh, Potato got hit. And he looked forward. I'm like, what do you mean he got hit?
You know, you just remember strange little details that have nothing to do with the event.
Yeah.
We brought a red velvet cake that day. It was old, like by 2 days from somebody's birthday that my family said, just bring it to softball, let them have it. So I do remember I brought a red velvet cake this day.
Even from far, you heard the...
It was like it was pretty,
Oh,
it hit him like right on top of the head. And we don't have a lot of moments where like, oh, maybe this is like the one time we should have worn batting helmets, like, which is very dangerous when you think about our games. We don't wear batting helmets.
Not even, like, the thing, too, we don't wear helmets. Like, even just pitching is a danger.
Yes,
Because everybody
100%.
just, you know, sends a nice little 99 right by you.
We don't play the safest. We just kind of are like, oh, we'll be fine.
We just thug it out.
Soup is one of the most hardest throwing players we have.
And that's like primo Soup, too.
Yeah. I remember he wanted to get up right away. You can see him when he initially gets drilled. He tries to stand up, and Bobby tells him, sit down, man.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Just hold on, just stay down, stay down,
Yeah.
stay down, stay down. Just take a seat, take a seat.
Like,
Oh
you can take a breather.
Right in the
It's
head, got him right
okay.
in the head.
Watching it, you feel the air leave you. You're like,
I don't know why, and
Comes out okay from this? Bobby should put in the headshot.
oh.
so obviously every guest that I have on, I'm going to put one of their best moments.
First ever walk-off grand slam for any of our softball games
First
ever. Will
ever.
you do it?
I know you had a walk-off grand slam. I didn't know it was the first ever walk-off grand slam.
It was a big moment for sure. I mean, I was nervous as shit.
I would be too.
Hearing him say that already put every like inch of weight that I had on me. Like, oh, dude, I gotta hit this ball. I'm in front of the camera.
This pressure's crushing even more.
I'm just like, get me out of this.
But
But
listen to your response to Bobby.
The first ever walk-off grand slam for any of our softball games ever. Will you do it?
Yeah.
He said yeah. He's
Yeah,
confident.
yeah,
He can
yeah,
do it.
Yeah, yeah. So right here, are you internally sweating a storm?
oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the fact that I'm wearing a gray shirt is ballsy already because it probably would be drenched in sweat just based on how nervous I was. And not to mention, dude, look at the stance. What the
Say your stance has developed over the years.
Okay,
So
like-
what made you rock an open stance back then?
You know what? I think it was a bunch of leg kicks that everybody has. Everybody during that time, I mean, Soup had the best one, I'd say.
Yeah.
You had a toe tap that would go into like a leg kick. Captain America kind of had that kick, but it wasn't much. It was kind of like a knee buckle almost.
Yeah.
I was just so focused on making contact with the ball with my hands that I didn't even bother trying to fix the lower half.
Now, I will say, I do think you squared it up to where it really didn't matter what bat you would have used. But that bat that you have, that is probably the most juiced bat in Dodgerfilms history.
did hit it far.
Like I said, you barreled it. I don't think it would have mattered what bat you used that day. But I just want to say, for every Dodgerfilms game from like 2015 to like 2018, you'll notice a majority of people using this beaten old black bat, and it is because that bat had steroids inside of it. I don't know why that bat did so good. Everyone loved that bat, and everyone was destroyed when we could not use that bat anymore, when it finally broke. So what was that feeling, as somebody who never played baseball growing up, to have a moment like this?
You know, I don't want to sound cheesy, but like I legit checked something off my bucket list. Because like I've always wanted to play ball, even playing it with you guys. I mean, I see the fun. You feel the fun, you feel the love.
Yeah.
And you play for moments like these.
And what about coming in to hug your boy?
Oh, dude, internal tears.
Yeah.
I couldn't cry in person. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine what kind of like message I would send? I'd be weak.
That whole day was made, huh?
That whole day, dude.
Yeah.
That whole day, in the words of Jeff and Jasmine, that whole day was money, brother.
My only walk-off home run. And before I came up to bat, Andy was on third. Bobby says, just get the tying run in. And I said to myself as I stepped to the plate, I said, nah, I'm gonna win it. And I was like, I don't want to tie, I want to win. Like, what? Crushing it, watching Gabe just say whatever, because it was gone. And turning first, I was like, dude, I want to celebrate with everyone. But this is what I hate about this walk-off. Nobody celebrates with me for some reason.
Bro found the home empty.
Dude, they were at home plate, but like nobody mobbed me. And I was like, dude, where is everyone? Like I wanted the feeling you had. Like I wanted like the big, like everybody comes after you and like tackles you to the ground, throws water at you. Did I inspire? Did I do it first? The Brett Phillips walk-off airplane. Because I was gonna say, I think Brett Phillips inspired me, but that World Series hadn't happened yet.
No, so you technically did it first.
Watch as I round first. Yeah. Maybe Brett Phillips watched this video before he played the World Series.
You know what? He watched this video when he got drafted to the Angels, because they were like, oh, dude, these are some local teams.
It's true.
You need to brush up on these?
It's true. Catch up. You shouldn't stop telling your friends and family to hit that subscribe button, the like button. It really does help and support the channel, and you could help me hit that goal of 250,000 subscribers. Let me know who else you would like to see react to some softball highlights.
You better have me back on. I love this shit.
I got this. You got this. We all got this. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me.
Later.